Maybe a little one?
The little girl sits silently in her room. Just sat in the middle, toys all around. The walls are colourful, as befitting a child her age. Light pours in through the window. You can hear the sounds of summer without, and yet she sits in the middle and she rocks. Ever so slowly, she straightens out the pleats of a pink frilly dress and folds one leg back over the other for comfort. And then she begins to laugh, and her fresh, young face creases so grotesquely, it's like watching someone throw wafer-thin ham into bike gears. It creases, and she laughs, and she laughs, and she laughs. And no one's there to hear her. No one was there to make her laugh, and yet she laughs anyway. And finally, after hours, she turns to the camera and says, "In joke 42.
Go on in. Welcome to the Pot Topic Podcast. I'm your host, Tom, and with me I have one other host, Taryn.
Ooh, it's a shit munch of free episode. I would rather see my friends, but a shit munch of free will do.
On this podcast, we have one pot with host topics in, because we're waiting for some community members to write in topics. I didn't give you much of a time to do it, to be fair. I put out for the last 3 days something on Instagram going, topics. I realised we need to do a recording really quickly.
Yeah, I've honestly, I've been thinking about just getting a field recorder and just running around London and just saying, "Excuse me," just holding the microphone in front of people. Could you give us a topic to discuss, please? What? Just any topic. Thank you.
A Vox Pops pot.
Yeah, isn't that cunt to say?
Yeah, no, I can't even do the intro alone.
Vox Pop pot.
We talk about these topics for about 2 hours whilst drinking whiskey. I guess.
So Tom.
What
like,
do you bring?
It's you know, I feel I need to start being nicer and start thinking more about my friends. And you know what? I was actually listening to the last episode. I was listening to the last episode
Poor you, I'm sorry.
Today. Oh, it was all right. it has its moments. And it just so happened to be the exact one that I went right out of my fucking way to get. It's the Glenlivet 15.
It's art.
It's art, bitches. I went all the way to my local co-op where they've got it on clearance for like £24.
Oh, fucking sweet.
So if you swing by and pick that shit up. They're also doing the Glenlivet 12 as well. On clearance.
Yeah. Well, the Founders Reserve or
no, the 12. The proper shit.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
Glenlivet, my favourite.
It is.
It's fucking art.
Oh, I've been so excited for this ever since.
Out of interest, have you listened to the Dueling Dildos episode?
Dueling Dildos?
Oh my god, the cork just snapped. Fuck's sake.
Right.
Oh, you got a buttload record.
I guess we know why it was on clearance then.
Yeah, there we go. Been on the shelf a while. Yeah, so on that episode, if you've not listened to it, Taryn, I need to play you something later.
Dueling Dildos. It sounds familiar.
My condolences and something yaki butter. I can't remember. But basically I had deep house yak music that I mixed together. Because we don't live together anymore. You don't hear when I do something dumb. It's all about that today. Anyway, so drinking whiskey, doing the podcast, and what we.
Which episode was Dueling Dildos? How long ago was that?
101 or 100? I don't know.
Oh, was it? It was a recent one.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no. The last episode was the first episode I've listened to in a long time.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I don't listen to them apart from
I mean, mate, to be completely honest, I have had, before today, the last 3 days have been absolute fucking...
well, go on. With that segue, let's go.
Shit. And just listening to my friends on the way to work was enough just to keep things a bit fucking lighter.
Yeah, fair enough.
Here's what I've been up to. Let me tell you a story, Tom. Let me tell you a story.
Whoa.
When I was 4 years old, I came down and recovered from chickenpox.
Yes.
And that's why, 28 years later,
Oh, no.
I had to buy some pants.
Did you get shingles or?
Yeah. Oh, babe.
Fuck.
So it started off. It started off like a couple of days before the last recording of this.
You had rashy bollocks and you didn't tell me in the recording.
I thought, at that point, I thought I was dealing with. I was using antihistamine cream. I thought like some fleas had sneaked in from somewhere, and it was just fucking had a little munch down. So I thought I was just kind of keeping that on lock. And the way to like agitate it as least as possible was to like. So first off, obviously I don't own pants, but I do have some emergency boxer shorts just in case I ever need to go like shopping for trousers or something.
Yeah.
So I fashioned something that looks sort of like a sumo nappy. That kind of kept everything lifted and out of the way, but obviously with the roll at the waistband, that kind of gets a little uncomfortable while you're wearing trousers.
This is going to be the album art. So, just, you know.
So I ended up I think I might have a pair with me.
Oh
Here.
God, soiled or?
No. Oh no, I've got rid of.
You've let down the listeners who could listen to them.
Not even just pants, right? This is. I can only describe it as halfway between like reasonable underwear and a fucking dancer's belt. Okay. It's that fucking kind of high, very sort of low profile, like not quite thong, but you know, it's only just holding onto the cheeks. So I was wearing that for about a week. So yeah, a whole week, it just kind of got worse and got worse. And then I sort of reached a point where it's like, there were other itches, but nothing was showing. And, when was it? It was the Wednesday. Started to raise and it's like, oh, this is like, okay.
Yeah.
Like anyone I've had any sort of contact with, I am sure, you know, I'm positive they would say, by the way, this
is space gonorrhea.
Yeah. So, 1 second, I need to try the whiskey.
Oh, it's so good, man. You know it's good. In it though, fam.
Oh,
fuck it. Let's just have 5 minutes of silence and just drink whiskey. That's not the story. Yeah, I had itchy bollocks and welts and shit.
Well, okay, so I was having it was being a nightmare trying to see the GP.
Right.
So I figured the easiest thing to do was I could at least cross off the communicable disease shit.
Okay.
If I just go to a sexual health clinic.
Yeah.
So yeah, the beginnings of my of my road to diagnosis was having a lovely lady, Abby, her name was, over Beckenham.
Good to know her name.
Beckenham.
Abby from Beckenham, hope you're listening.
Trousers down by my ankles, hands on a bench, and sort of she's kind of squatted down, looking at my arsehole, and just going, okay. I mean, I was worried it was herpes, but I don't think it is herpes. You might need to go next door to urgent care. And just and get someone there to
okay.
And yeah, so there went to urgent care. I got seen really swiftly both times. It was
cool.
actually fine. And also while they were there, I was sort of telling them about my sexual history and proclivities. And they said, well, you know, if you do have sex with men, you know, we always offer these things. Like, fuck it, yeah, juice me up.
Yeah.
I am more than human.
I'm bi.
Yeah, so I'm soon going to be impervious to like A and B and HPV and other letters maybe.
Nice.
I don't know.
Nice.
But yeah, went next door to urgent care, which is a thing that exists at hospitals. I thought there was just A&E and then other like surgeries but no.
No. Yeah.
Urgent care to actually go see a doctor, and that was well quick. For some reason, the doctor needed a chaperone in order to investigate my nethers, so it actually took 2.5 medical professionals, to diagnose
ladies
my shit with shingles, but shingles it was.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
And then that night, I went to indoor skydiving with Heather.
Oh. nice little breezy bit around his shingles.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was getting so fucking worried because I was worried that this was because it was getting so fucking uncomfortable. I'd spent so much time on buses that day and sitting on really uncomfortable seats. Everything was just getting like it's kind of gone beyond aggravated into like, this is painful now. I was worried that the second those 100-mile-an-hour winds hit my good zone, that I wasn't going to enjoy this at all. But in fact, that's those. How many did we do in the end? I think we did 3 minutes in the end.
That's cool.
Of indoor skydiving.
Yeah.
That was probably the only 3 minutes of genuine conscious comfort I had for like a week and a half.
There's you trying to recreate with a pillow sheet and a hairdryer sitting on the bed. It's not working.
just planking between my bed and the window.
Just wafting it.
Come on, like what else have we got? Oh, there's a radiator that moves air. That makes it hot. I guess. Let's go. Come on.
I don't know, mate. A lot of this is already hot.
So yeah, there's been that. And it's just, I want to propose a new rule of the internet. And it's not even a rule of the internet. It's kind of hijacking Rule 34 a little bit.
Okay.
But Rule 34, G, if there is a thing that can attack my balls, it will fucking attack my balls. Because it's been the same fucking every fucking time.
It's not spread anywhere.
The cancer scare, the mumps, fucking shingles. It's like, do you know what? Shall we sit outside in the left or right? Do you know what? I mean, we should go left this time, but the right is so nice though, isn't it?
It's like my family always going back to Isle of Wight every fucking summer holiday. Fair enough. Well, glad all over now. Or still dealing with the
I mean, it's fine. There's the odd bit of discomfort. But I got back to work. I ended up having like 5 days off or something. While I couldn't wear clothes.
Yeah. They do frown on that at work.
Yeah. They're big on the raiment. Like be shod and clothed. At all time.
I thought that's what you called it.
But yeah, so we've just started putting in the new show, which is Only Fools on Horses, the musical.
Oh dear Lord. And
yesterday, I mean, this is why I went to such drastic measures as to listening to this fucking podcast this morning. Is yesterday I was having a pretty shit day anyway, and I had to spend 3.5 fucking hours reattaching the doors, windshield, and roof of that fucking van, and I've never been so fucking angry in my entire fucking life. Oh, what an absolute unit! I hate it. That stupid piece of shit.
Yeah. Gah. Yeah, I drive past the Memorial one in Peckham constantly at the moment. It was an alright show for the time, but my God, is it held in high regard above its station.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, Jesus Christ. Occasional funny moments. Anyway. Anything else?
I've had a new experience, and I think it's an experience that's quite common to most people. And it was quite weird because at the time I was having this experience, most of the people in the room only knew me as Taz. But I was watching, I think we were on break and during lunch, and the TV was just showing some fucking fishing program. And there was a dude there. He owned the fastest boat in the fleet. His name was Taran. And it took me a couple of seconds, like a couple of repetitions before I figured out something was going on. Yeah. And it's like, there was my name on the TV in writing, and then they just kept talking about, Taran's going to take it out to the place right on the edge of the boundaries that they call the line, and Taran's going to do his fishing there. And I was like, what is this? Is this how you fuckers just live your life? It's just hearing other people say your name constantly, but not to you. This is...
Yep.
And then, then it settled down for a little bit. Because, like, when I said this, like, one of the dudes, Josh, are you right, Taz? It's like, they keep saying my name. What? Oh, my real name's Taran. Oh, okay. And just kind of went back to things. And no one else batted an eyelid.
No.
Because obviously this is common.
Very common. I mean, for fuck's sake, for my entire, year 7, or my entire secondary school and sixth form, I was in the same class as a Tom Ryan. I got his business study results at A level and AS level and quit it because I thought I was doing shit. A year later, when I get my results through again, I had a fucking A in it. I run businesses now.
Oh, that is fantastic.
But the whole thing when I was like 11 or whatever it is when you're in year 7 was they wanted to separate us and put us in 2 different forms. But those kind of incidences kept happening. But we were both in the streamline form. We were both intelligent enough to be in the higher form.
Yeah.
So the teachers, well, my mum just went, well, if you keep them in the same classes, then everyone knows there's 2 of them. And they went, oh, all the teachers. So, yeah, there we go. Didn't quite work out.
Yeah,
levels, but
I just,
it's so common.
I don't like it.
I work with 2 Toms.
Ah.
That's why every time it's a Sunday and it's a busy shift, I go, right, he's Tom and I'm God. All right? I will not respond to anything less than him almighty.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, no, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's terrible. If
You get used to it.
No. I mean, I think there's only one sensible course of action. Any Taran I meet from now on, I have to destroy.
Highlander style.
And, yeah, absolutely. There can be only me.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad we agreed on that.
No, I think it's a brilliant course of action. Let it be known for the judge adjudicating this case. I do not agree. This is purely for entertainment factors.
Yeah, I think that's been it, really, man.
Cool.
Yeah, not a lot.
So, I have been organised. I have written a list of things that I have done this week whilst doing them. I have not read this back, so let's see if I can remember what all these scribblings mean. Okay, top one is Go-Getter. IHKA. Go-Getter, I hardly know her. Okay, that must have been me drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a go-getter, I hardly know her. There we go.
Brilliant.
I've acquired the rest of Ash vs. Evil Dead. My God. I know you and me never see eye to eye on TV series and movies, but this shit is like Tremors to me. It's absolute camp. It's absolute bullshit, but it is so fun.
I'll give it another try.
No, you don't need to. I don't care. But I mean, I sent you a clip the other day of Ash being pulled into a corpse that's open for autopsy on its stomach by its own intestines, and then pulled up through the anus of the corpse, and then running around the morgue trying to get a corpse off his head. I mean, it's that kind of shit. It's not sensible, for fuck's sake. One of the female leads is Xena Warrior Princess, who was the woman who wrote the book in the first place. It's dumb. It is really dumb.
Wait,
she's like a Deadite priestess or something.
Lucy Lawless plays.
Yeah. And
What?
Is basically like a Buffy Spike character where clearly evil, but has kind of teamed up with the good guys because it's a lesser evil than the shit that's going down.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you've got me at Lucy Lawless.
It's dumb. And you see a lot of Lucy Lawless topless. That's all I'm saying. Still very good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Other than that, I've finally caught up on some of my movie watching. So I have finally watched Death of Stalin. Oh my God, that film is a beautiful farce.
I started watching it at work, but I wasn't in a position to like give it my all, and I figured that this needs my attention.
Let me put it this way: it's a more obvious comedy version of like a Doctor Strangelove.
Gotcha.
It's complete farce from start to end.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Okay,
Fucking
cool.
Great casting in it as well.
Oh, I watched The Favourite.
Oh yes, the Chris was talking about the Queen Anne.
Yeah. It's good. Well worth checking out. I think towards the end they made some concessions towards Hollywood storytelling, which
trying to wrap everything up neatly.
No, it's not that. They made some tweaks to like some of the characters just to make it kind of more Hollywood. You know, this is what the audience expects. But in truth, it doesn't seem to be that way. I think it was actually a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
As history so often is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, go check that out.
No, I do need to get that look pretty interesting. I learned a new skill. Mm-hmm. So I was having one of my few days off in this house. I was just like, fuck yes. I'm going to clean the bathroom. I'm going to do the floors and mop and do all my washing and catch up, like clean my room and all that kind of stuff. Put in the washing first thing, so I thought, yeah, get that out of the way. Can do the rest while that's spinning. About half an hour later, the machine is having a, like, Tourette's fit. It's just beep, 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 beep. It's like, fuck is going on? Walk in there and there's water overflowing out of the kitchen sink.
Oh,
Like,
no.
It's like, there's a nice blockage in the line. I learned how to snake a drain successfully after flooding the entire kitchen, but whilst wearing woolly socks and not getting them wet in the slightest.
You'll be a plumber, my son.
Oh my word. I was hard. I was so good. I fucking sent a picture to Seal just like, look, woolly socks, puddle, not wet. What else? Oh yeah, I've had up till today, I've had chronic back pain for the last 3 days. I've done something to it. Did something to it. It's fine now. Thanks to opiates.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I got really doolally off of painkillers in the last few days. Codeine just makes me go loopy.
So codeine is an opiate?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
it's a very particular weak one. It's in very low concentration. It was in Nurofen Plus it was. But after a few of them.
I was offered cocodamol, which I believe is codeine and paracetamol, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the shingles.
Yeah.
And I just no. And Heather was just like, "What are you doing, you idiot? Cocodamol's awesome." So I don't think I should touch opiates until I've got nothing left to live for.
You know what? It was such a minor buzz, but it just makes you, like you've had a couple beers and your mouth just runs on its own. That kind of thing. Plus a little bit of a warm, fuzzy, comfortable body high. That's what it was like. And it was just like, my back doesn't hurt nearly as much. It was still achy, but not sheer stabby pain that it was before. Yeah. And I'm a little bit, fluffy. Everything's a little bit fluffy. That was quite fun.
Oh man, careful. Any more codeine and you're going to start like going down the SoundCloud rapper route.
Yeah,
start mixing up. Yeah, start mixing up that lean.
I had a couple valleys just to make sure the back pain wasn't keeping me awake at night. Thanks to an old prescription. Also got well back into coffee and memes. Have you started listening again?
Oh yeah, I haven't stopped.
Fuck me. It's much better. Oh, because obviously he stopped for Christmas, didn't he? And I kind of fell off, but man, he's back with force. So with that, I've been listening to a lot more new drum and bass, which is awesome. But also, late Christmas present I got from Sister and Hal.
Yeah.
I got a record player.
Oh, nice. What, single deck?
Yeah. Just
cool.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to follow in Will Rankin's footsteps. I'm not going to mix. So now I've got a Discogs account, which is like an online trading for vinyl and music and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Website. And I've ordered my first record, and I thought I'd go out of my way and get High Ranking Sin City.
Oh, nice. I thought you were going to say the 9.
No, that might be next.
Nice. Nice.
So that was pretty cool. I think that's about it, really.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, fuck it. Yeah, let's do a show.
Wicked. So we've just got host topics here tonight. So do you want to grab one?
Yeah, go on.
So if you want to send in some community topics or audio topics.
Oh God, the host topics are running low.
Yeah, no, they are. I've not put in any for fucking ages.
No.
So yes, go to emails@podtopicpodcast.com to send your audio topics for our poll pot. And then, go to the website, click on submit topic and type one out in the online form, send us a topic.
Okay. I don't know why this is in, A, we've already had this.
Cool.
And B, I don't know why it was put back in the hot pot. But yeah, it's Doc Mantis Toboggan talking about legalizing weed and psychedelics.
Still as relevant today as ever.
Yeah. Although I do like the way he phrases it of how many years until the civilized world pulls their collective heads out of their asses with a resident pop and legalize cannabis and psychedelics.
Can I just go up there and say smack after my recent journey into the poppy field?
Free the bulb juice, man.
Yeah.
Gotta free the bulb
Those
juice.
Afghans know what they're doing, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. About that, for years, when I heard that, opiates all come, like, it all stems from, like, poppy seeds, for years, I just assumed, like, I'd always heard, like, oh, milk of poppy. It's like, what? Somehow they're milking fucking poppy seeds. No, it's like what is versioning. Yeah, you just kind of cut the bulb and let that milk.
Yeah. Although in Lithuania they have a Christmas traditional drink which is poppy seeds that have been soaked in milk for weeks and left to steep. So the opiates start to leak out of the seeds themselves and turn the milk into sort of like a mild sedative sort of thing.
Yeah, like a communist bang.
Yeah, basically. It does work a little bit.
Or post-communist bang, I suppose. Ah, interesting.
It's not particularly strong, but it definitely makes you feel a little bit.
Maybe a different sort of milk, because milk sucks.
We could do it with anything, I imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I don't know. But, fuck that. Fuck all that.
What do you think it would probably more likely or less likely given Brexit? Because they're going to need some money now, aren't they?
So, I mean, here's the thing. Like, the UK is already one of the largest exporters of medical grade marijuana in the world.
Yeah.
But that's all sewed up. I mean, I believe, Theresa May's husband, is deeply involved with that. And there's this where the confusion from people saying, oh, he's involved with, G4S. Is no G4S just do the security for his
running his drugs,
acres and acres of weed. Another member of the Tory cabinet, her husband, or other way around, like their partner is also deeply involved in it.
So basically, what you're saying is extremely likely because it's going to line actual politicians' actual pockets.
I mean, this is one of the like the few silver linings I'm looking at is like, yeah,
totalitarian government and weed,
but weed. Yeah, I mean, you're right. We're going to need something. Like the UK won't survive purely as a tax haven. There's a reason that's largely the realm of small nations like Luxembourg and the Canary Islands and Panama and whatnot. Although Panama's not that small. Is it? I don't know. So something like that, making it finding something to make it an attractive holiday destination or, a bit of drug tourism. I think, I'm all for that.
Work for Amsterdam.
But, not enough that I'd still rather remain part of the EU.
Well, yes. But that ain't happening.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Like, shit is still so much carnage. I think a second vote might happen. I mean, there's been talk recently of, there's so much of our law, not like hard and fast laws, but part of the legal process.
Yeah.
There's like 600, I can't remember the term they use, not bills, but let's say bills. 600 bills that need looking at. At this point, 300 have been looked at. And the second, Brexit cuts in, if there's a hard Brexit, all that shit goes away and things will become really quite lawless for a little while. So I think there's going to be
lawless.
Oh, okay then. All right, then I'm pro Brexit.
I'm just going to sample that, and that's all I'm going to put out for the episode.
Yeah, I mean, with that, with Lucy Lawless, and if you just find maybe Gillian Anderson telling me it'd be a good idea, then that's all I need. All I need to fuck my children over for the rest of their lives. Boom.
All straight-leaning men our age will just be like, yeah.
A shit Lucy Lawless joke, and Gillian Anderson, sure.
All right, cool. Should we have our first topic then?
Go on. I'll draw an actual. Okay, let's see. Fresh shit. Here we are. Going on. Howitzer.
Chris Howitzer.
Would you rather climb a ladder a mile high without a harness, or climb down a small cave a mile deep without a light?
I think you just had my answer. Much prefer to climb a ladder.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
I have a little bit of claustrophobia, so the idea of climbing down a hole.
Well,
It depends how tight it was, I guess.
no, and here's the thing. Like, if there's enough to sort of reasonably say to me that actually it will go down a mile deep, and you'll know when you get there, and you're not going to get stuck. If I have those assurances, fuck it, I'll do it.
I would need the like hole in the ground to be maybe as wide as this shed for me not to freak out. And
Hang on, let's read the actual wording on that, because does it say? That's
have I misinterpreted?
no. So he says climb down a small cave, but I mean a cave isn't necessarily down. I mean if it's because that's the thing. If you're climbing down a hole without a light, I mean I think that's definitely worse than climbing up a ladder. Because at least on a ladder you can fucking hook your legs, hang on for a bit.
It depends if the ladder moved a lot. I think if it moved a lot, I get freaked out. I fucking know. I got freaked out on a bridge the other week because it was moving.
Which bridge?
The one in Bristol.
Oh, yes. I remember you saying.
Got fucking ridiculously ill and queasy and shit scared just because I was on a bridge that people were driving across with cars, the fucking psychos.
So I saw a thing in a kind of an adventure place in China today, a video. So one of their things is the glass bottom bridge.
Right, yeah.
The one I saw today was you're all harnessed up and you've got a fall arrest line and whatnot.
Cool.
But it's going across a bridge, but the slats are far apart.
Just uncomfortably far apart.
And it seems like so you got like reasonable step distances, and then you've got some where you got two slats together, and then there's a bit of a jump. I'd be interested to give that a shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not
ladder.
Clearly. I think a ladder, like fuck the hole. I mean, if it's a cave, going a mile is a cave without a torch, that's fine. I don't mind doing that slowly, feeding my way. At least, so long as I know that there's, I can make it back out. Not a problem. Easily done. Well, no, no, that's a lie. I will have some trouble, but I could do it.
You know what I'm going to say? I just don't want either.
Well, that's not the question. That's not the question, Tom.
Just shoot me. I would much rather just take a bullet than do either of these.
Gun
things.
to your head. Would you? Gun, please.
Yeah.
I haven't even finished the gun, please. No. Well, that's not, because I need to give you... Sir, I haven't given you the question yet. Can you please take the muzzle out of your mouth?
You're no fun.
It doesn't matter what the question is. I'm interested in the gun.
Hypothetically, pull the trigger, please.
Please, just give me deliverance.
Oh, man. No, both those things sound like fucking hell to me.
I've been climbing a mile. Fuck. I mean, climbing sort of 100 meters can really take it out of you.
Yeah.
Even on a ladder. A mile.
Ladder. That's actually all right.
Yeah, I'd ladder.
All right, that'll swing the argument for me. Then I'll do the ladder, just so I can do a joke.
Just go and get to the top of the mile. Just go, I hardly know her. I know her quite intimately now. Can I slide down afterwards? I mean, I can't do that on normal ladders anyway.
I think you'd learn if you were given the opportunity to slide down a mile-long ladder. I think you might learn before trying to climb it.
Yeah, unless you've got to learn on the job.
Well, in that case, you climb up 10 runs, try sliding until you get it right, and then you go.
Yeah, I could do this over 3 meters. I'm pretty sure that'll translate to a mile.
Yeah. You get to the bottom, your hands are just worn to the wrists.
I don't know how I'm still holding on. You don't have any hands, nor do we.
It's just nothing but goo and friction that's keeping me on here.
Oh, the second the second your feet touch the floor, you look at your stumps, and then that's when the tension in your tendons kicks in, and then poing, up you go.
And then you fall down the hole.
Like your face going on each rung.
Yeah, no, they're both horrible.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
I
Chris.
mean, I don't know, like without like some actual delineation, some knowing exactly what the cave entails. It's difficult to say. If it's direct descent, then fuck it, the ladder.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going with the ladder just because I could do a joke. It's a swinging vote. They both sound fucking horrible. Okay, cool. Right, next topic.
Do it. Let's have another topic.
Now, is it about 50% chance we've already had this topic at this point?
It's getting there. I mean, if we completely run out, we just have to talk shit.
Ugh. Okay. It's one from me. Okay. Don't remember writing this one. It was like 2 years ago. So the latest band you've discovered, sell it to the listeners.
The latest band I've discovered. Oh fuck. No, I mean, because all of the new bands I've been listening to, there's a YouTube channel called Where Post Rock Dwells, and the best I can say for it is like it's all fine. Like you got the good shit on there, like God as an Astronaut,
Yeah.
and a couple of others, but the other stuff is all just kind of all right. It's not really worth mentioning. To be fair, it's probably like with the release of the Corrupted Lullaby, it's probably Seventh Dimension. Like,
Yeah.
that, yeah. Like that coalescence into what they've become is really quite exciting. Yeah. Other than that, I finally heard a Lily Unsub track, and that good.
What's that?
Lily Unsub, D&B, drum and bass producer.
Okay. Fair enough. Not heard of her.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool. Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, and yeah, Dillinger as well. There's a fucking amazing track, that.
As in drum and bass or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, drum and bass. Hang on.
No, because that was the origin of Beth screaming in my face, "Are you not well?" Because I said Dillinger was abrasive and nasty in a good way. And she went, yeah, screamed in my face, "Are you not well?"
There we are. All the Things by Dillinger. All the Things is fucking hilarious.
I've probably got it. Shall we have a quick listen?
Yeah. Yeah, at least with the drop. It's so dumb. No, I mean, I think actual bands, like, my latest discovery probably remains Heilung. There's nothing really been new entering my sphere.
Really?
Recently. No, not really. No, just a lot of treading old ground and then kind of taking dives off into certain genre directions and just see if I find anything cool over there. And, oh, no, not really. It's all just, fine.
Right. I'm nearly there.
We're nearly there.
Yeah, I do have it. I was just trying. I'm going to actually just fast forward it a little bit because it has got a bit of
No. You need all the builds.
It's very long. We're only supposed to play 11 seconds. It's such a long intro, too.
I know, it's beautiful. I love it. It's the payoff. It needs to be this long to make the payoff as good as it is.
We're getting there. I think you sold it.
Yeah.
It just gets worse, doesn't it? It just breaks down. Yeah. No, that's fun. I was just looking through my phone to try and find like what's the most recent thing I added. It's called Malux. Oh, well, it's by Malux, and it is the track Lightfall or Alien Forces. Alien Forces, I think. Yeah. Yeah, like this hit. Now this is the drop.
Lobsters.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I've been listening to a fuckload of drum and bass. Like I've been listening to a lot of Mephius, which up until I have heard many of his tracks before, but always pronounce his name Meth Juice.
Yes. Yeah.
I heard it said, and it was like, I'm dumb.
Yeah, because of course it's Eurofunk, so of course Swedish, or Soft J. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, though he does some very, very good stuff. Levitate spelt with a triangle. He's done a pretty good track. Remixed by Culprit.
Yes, yeah, that's
Ring
gnarly.
Shifter.
That was one I had to go back and listen to again because that was just fiendish.
Yeah, no, just fuck it. I don't need to sell tracks. I can just play them. This is Assembler, actually. Sorry, not Ring Shifter. Levitate remix. And yeah, it starts like all this weird noise. He's thinking about dropping. It's just rude. You shouldn't be that good.
Yeah. So that one really stuck out to me as well because that was on Coffee and Memes, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I immediately had to find that on YouTube and give that.
That's just wrong.
Oh, it's so
good. You shouldn't
good.
make noise like that. It makes my face hurt. How much I'm like gurning out of reaction to. Yeah. So that's that song.
Fucking witch glitch is what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
So
an actual band.
Oh no! There was the one that Johnny played you recently.
Yeah, fuck. What was their name? It's weird. Tell you what, I have been listening to a lot of Childish Gambino recently. So I really knew a couple of tracks, but I couldn't really get into it.
Yeah, nor I.
This is America is good.
Yeah, it's one of those rare songs that kind of, gains traction and is actually good.
Yeah. No, the band that Johnny introduced me to was Rings of Saturn, which is sort of like some nasty stuff. Just put it on. There was one that's really silly. Is there one? I can't remember. Oh. He apparently heard this and went, "Oh, Tom will like this." You weren't wrong. So yeah, little prog extreme weirdness. Good fun.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of prog extreme weirdness.
So there we go. Some musical interludes because we can't be asked to talk.
Yeah.
Why bother selling music when you could just pirate it and play it on your podcast?
Tom, would you care for some more of the good stuff?
Yeah, because I'm slipping around with my lips and I can't talk, so I need to lubricate them. Cool.
Lubricate your lips.
What time is it? It's coming up to 9 o'clock. We've probably got about an hour before we might have some people join us on Discord.
Yes.
So we'll wait and see.
We'll pass me the pot. Let's draw some shit out. Okay, let's see. From Il Hottie de la Potty, we have one from. Oh, this is definitely me. I recognise my writing from a mile off. Your least favourite word. So yeah, last show we had your favourite words. And my least favourite word currently is gubernatorial.
What the hell does that mean?
It means of or pertaining to governors.
Okay, right. Yeah, I see
And
it.
I just, the feel of the word in your mouth, gubernatorial.
Yeah, no, it sounds like something that you find at the bottom of that mile-long cave. Growing on a wall. In a lavatory.
Yeah, or like a rung that doesn't hold when you put your weight on it. Oh, that's a fucking gubernatorial rung right there.
Empty. Empty's a pretty bad word.
Usually
But there's containers of liquids.
Yeah, that's contextual. I mean, like, surely there's a word that just feels wrong in your mouth or in your ears.
Actually, you know what? There is one because I slip up and I'm not entirely sure how to say it all the time.
What's that?
Pronunciate. I really hate that word.
Pronunciate. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm never sure when to say pronounce. I'm never sure when to say pronunciate. And I'm never sure, because occasionally I slip up and say enunciate when I mean pronunciate.
Yeah, I mean, even I don't know. So I think you say pronounce, and I think you're actually supposed to say enunciate. I don't know that pronunciate is.
Oh, yeah. Maybe someone just played a cruel trick on me.
No, because you can say pronounce and announce.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh no, so I'm interested now because I mean,
I'll
like,
look it up. I mean,
maybe pronunciation, sort of pronouncing is.
Oh God, this is deja vu. We've definitely had this kind of conversation before.
Well, I mean, we've had pretty much every kind of conversation before, I'm sure.
Yeah, shame about that, isn't it, Endurers? It's like best of every fucking episode right now.
Like, so to pronounce would be the technicality of getting the word out, and announcing would be the way in which you do it, I guess.
Or did Tom just make up a word?
Maybe.
Pronunciate. Yeah, pronunciate. God, can you see me struggling, can't you? I don't know what it is. It's like a brain aneurysm every time I try and say it.
Pronunciate. Every time you get to the U, the left side of your face just drops.
Is a word that isn't listed in most dictionaries. Dictionary.com does mention it, but it's noted that pronunciate is used rarely. If you use it, most people think you mean pronounce, but screwed it up. It's the top hit on Google. Okay, so I don't think it is actually a proper word, but it has been used rarely enough
so you should
be listed on dictionary.com.
So enunciate is probably the way you want to go.
Yeah.
But pronunciate, no, don't, yeah, just go enunciate.
It's on a Wiktionary. That's probably the best, and dictionary.com. But, yeah. Pronunciate, Italian verb. What?
I mean, I'm not a massive fan of exogenesis.
Exogenesis?
Yeah.
As in to originate from outside?
Yeah. I don't know why, because it's actually it feels nice on the tongue. Exogenesis.
Yeah.
But there's something about it that just kind of makes you go.
Panache. I don't know the word panache much.
Hang on. What is it? Proselytize.
Oh, yeah.
Even I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that. Pronouncing that correctly.
Pronunciating. Is it shitted or shouted?
No, it is proselytize.
All right, okay.
I hate the word proselytize.
Yeah, no, that's not very nice.
I'm offline. Of course I am, because I've got the timer running. And it's a joke, but yeah, proselytize.
Oh, fuck, I'm trying to remember. There is one word that really fucking gets my goat going. Fuck. Okay, come. I will remember it by the end of the show.
I'm not a fan of ichthus either, which is you can probably tell is like Greek roots. If I said that right now and Christakis was here, he'd be like screaming up a storm. Mm-hmm. But ichthus is used to that's the name of the Christian
Yeah, the fish.
Fish swish.
Yeah.
Yeah, ichthuf.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Christian, that's a pretty nasty word.
Oh, yeah, it's got some...
Nasty mouthfeel.
Oh.
Don't like Christian mouthfeel. Shit, I just have one and I fucking lost it because of a joke that wasn't a joke.
Oh, do you know, one of my favourite new words, this has, come from since the last show where we were talking about favourite words. Listen to an episode of, which everyone should go listen to, Behind the Bastards.
Absolutely,
podcast.
Robert Evans. We've plugged him many times.
So many times, and he's so worth it every single time.
Richard.
Yeah, last week he did a 2-parter on the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, fuck me, that was
And
good.
in part 2, he talks about the Bible they called it the Quran.
It's just like the first load were like a bunch of like hood-wearing laughers, terrorists.
Do not ruin it for him. Just go listen to it.
You know what the best thing about that entire 2-parter was is the fact that gets to the second one and they get 5 minutes in and you can hear Rob Evans vibrating with excitement
so excited
as he's talking. Because he's about to drop a bomb.
Like, you don't know. I'm so excited. This isn't going where you think it's going.
Racism was a red herring. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, great episodes.
Fucking every word in that podcast I hate, starting with K. Like, there were so many.
Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much just make them up and get away with it. Clombats.
I clearly did.
Yeah.
I never put it together that Ku Klux Klan means circle, circle. I never put that together.
Right, Tom.
Yes.
Go for it. Give us one from the hot pot.
One from us, one from the hosts. It is from Captain Titbeard. You right, Dom?
Hey, Tom. How's it going, mate? You doing good?
And we've had it.
Oh.
Fuck, who keeps putting them back in the fucking pot?
Who keeps printing them off twice?
No, that was a handwritten one. That must have got put back in the pot. I'm not taking the blame for this anymore. This one is also from Captain Titbeard, though, so I don't have to cross out his name. Games should be treated like a soufflé. If not treated right, they will collapse and be shit.
Ah, so this is like a don't overegg the pudding argument.
I'm just trying to look for some, like, weird, like, iambic pentameter or something in that.
Or a haiku.
Yeah.
Hang on. Pause it over here.
I don't think there is. So, games as soufflés. Okay. I suppose the premise of this podcast is to talk about whatever comes out of the pot. So, what does he mean? I guess he means they shouldn't be overworked. They shouldn't be overproduced. Is that what he's getting at? Should be maybe cooked until they're done and then removed from said oven of game production. You're too busy counting.
Yep, hang on. I'm almost there. Turns out, haiku are such a mastered form. Yep.
Is it actually? No. It just has a rhythmical feeling to it.
Games are all soufflés. Too much time in the oven, that shit will fuck up.
I'm going to start a new studio called Game Soufflé.
I'm going to start putting haiku topics in.
IQ Pop.
Ah. Yeah, I like it.
Didn't we almost have a pot that was like, get off the pot? Or it was like, if you took too long trying to think about something, or...
Oh, what, shit will get off the pot?
Shit will get off the pot. Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to remember it being bandied around.
Oh, actually,
unsurprisingly, it went nowhere.
Oi. So, remember a while ago, I was talking about, sorry, I'm going to completely derail this, but...
Oh, yeah, please do.
Oh, I came up with another, a porn star name as well, while I'm thinking about it. Hugh Hefner. Well, that's good. Huge Hefner.
I mean, huge heifer would do it.
Heft.
Heft. Oh, heft.
Huge Heftner.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
it.
didn't get laid that night. Yeah, so I came up with, started to bring up a pot of ideas for us to do. So we've got video of us doing kaiju battles, which is a video I've wanted to do for many, many times.
Oh, I would happily take part.
We'll take some onesies and build some houses. Smelting dicks. I was clearly drunk when I wrote all these, by the way. One that sounds like fucking YouTube shithole kind of videos, which is glasses off trying to identify celebrities and important people. I don't think that's got legs.
No. No.
Penultimate freebie. What the fuck does that mean? Again, one of these lists that I write drunk and I have no fucking clue what I'm going on about.
Hang on, but I like it. Penultimate freebie. Frisbee.
I think it's freebie I wrote, but penultimate freebie.
I would assume you meant frisbee by that. Like,
yes, no, I did.
Like ultimate frisbee.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. That is exactly, isn't it?
Penultimate frisbee.
I think I came up with the title rather than a premise at that point.
Because is ultimate frisbee is the team game, isn't it? Not the disc golf thing.
No, it's the team game.
So penultimate frisbee would be maybe a marriage of the two. So like it's got to be high speed,
high impact,
high impact, disc golf. While hammered
on rooftops. Oh yeah, how to be a dirty stop out. I've got a long list of how to be a dirty stop out. I've made it an art form in the last couple months. The first step is your bug out bag. You know you're a dirty stop out when the deodorant in your bug out bag runs out before the deodorant in your house. The second rule of being a dirty stop out is you have a bug out bag.
I'm pretty sure then Andy is a dirty stop out because the dude's always got a bag that's ready to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all, like, everything he could ever need.
In the back of my car, I always have 3 work shirts. And in my bug out bag, I have 4 changes of t-shirt and socks.
I've just about gotten to a point after 2.5 years where I have a towel and a pair of trousers to wear if I need them at work. I use a towel a lot, to be fair. Which is a cool story. I tell you what, you can save that one for yourself and tell that at the weekend.
Yeah. Me and Seal had some business ideas as well. So you've heard of Cum Shot Surprise, the porn website?
I have now.
Right, okay. So basically,
I can imagine.
Okay, so Cum Shot Surprise is, the premise is normal, boring, vanilla porn, but right at the end there's a cum shot and the dude just comes gallons and gallons and gallons. And there is a moment in every one of these films where the girl goes, oh yeah, porn star taking a cum shot on the face, going, oh, yeah. At which point she goes, oh God. Every single one of them. You can see that just thought change in her mind. It's like, this is disgusting. So, we came up with the idea of P-Shot Surprise, which is just normal vanilla porn, but at the end, instead of a cum shot, you just pee on the other person's face. That would be quite funny. And a scream bust to the woods, which I still came up with. So basically, you go on tourist tours where you drive out to the woods so people can scream at nature, get back on the bus and go home.
Fuck!
At which point I pointed out, you can do that in your own car.
That's the... No, but the thing is, you selected the choicest places in which to do this.
You can have to
you can call it the Jennifer Aniston Express.
Jennifer Aniston Express. Why Jennifer Aniston?
Aniston.
Aniston.
Yeah, so she caught some flack some years ago now when she said, like, if life ever gets too much to me, I'll just, like, I'll go to my Malibu home and I'll go stand on my bit of beach and I'll just go scream at the sea. And people just fucking tore into her for it. And to be fair, I was probably one of them at the time.
Yeah.
But I can sympathise at this point in my life. It's like, do you know what? To have somewhere where I can go and just scream at something that's not going to care and have no one here, that actually sounds pretty nice.
That's what she was going for. It's like, why go for a yoga retreat when you can just go scream at a tree? It's like, actually, yeah, good point.
There are motherfuckers who pay for primal screaming retreats.
Exactly.
And the like. So yeah, absolutely.
Guided screaming.
Find yourself a nice bit of wood, find a hornbeam that's got a face kind of on it, and then just go scream at that for a bit.
Absolutely. So yeah, games are soufflés. What?
Oh, I mean, fuck that.
I mean, what's he actually getting at there? So, do you think he's saying that you need to leave them in the oven till they're done and then take them out and stop touching them, like a soufflé?
Yeah. Essentially, don't overdo it. So, like, games that have been overdone. Oh god,
everything that Activision have done or Ubisoft have done, other than Rayman. Assassin's Creed has been fucking well overdone.
Oh, what's the? Actually, it's a board game that jumps to my mind, which is Lords of Zidit.
Yeah.
Because
we played that the other day, didn't we? Did I play with you?
Not with me.
I may have played it on the computer. Anyway.
But it's a great game, chock-a-block full of awesome mechanics, and altogether it makes an experience that is
work.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just like, just take some of this salt and then find some pepper elsewhere, and then it'll be fun. But no, I'm at this point in my life, I'm not playing that many video games, so I can't really comment. Let's go back to talking about porn and screaming.
I can tell you, let's marry those two together. Editing yet? Sorry. A game that is the video game version of a soufflé is fucking Hitman. The new Hitman. Well, the two most recent. But
that's not in production. That's in execution from the player, isn't it? Like the second you start overdoing it collapses.
You are given a perfect presentation. It's basically the ultimate slapstick machine.
Yeah.
You get the thrill of getting away with murder in the most comical way possible most of the time.
Yeah, I see. I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what his thoughts on overdone souffle games are, because one of the problems that seems to be happening with games at the moment is that they're kind of underdone. They kind of develop in one particular direction and then something else suffers because it's not had enough attention paid to it. For instance, yeah, yeah, sure.
That game's so fucking boring. It's like PUBG with no thrill in it whatsoever. No actual, like, gun mechanics. It's so boring.
I haven't played, and I probably won't ever.
No. Don't.
I mean, I think that's probably...
I played like 4 games of it and went, well, this is like shit PUBG with walls. Great.
Yay, I can build stuff, I guess.
Although,
that's cool.
H1Z1, they brought in the car auto combat mode, which was fucking fun. Battle Royale, 100 people land on an island, and they've all got vehicles. It's fucking mayhem. It's so good.
Oh, that does sound good.
They just roll around in a jeep or a tank or something and blow the shit out.
Do they come loaded with a weapon, or do you have to jump out and take the risk of getting weapons?
In that game you can find weapons very quickly, but you can also get weapons for the vehicles as well. So it's good fun. Very good fun. Games is super. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one Hollow Knight for me was like that. No, you know what game was like that for me? It hadn't quite had enough time in the oven. So Near Automata. Yeah, that's right, Americans. I said the word right. I'm fucking... That's my least favourite word at the moment.
Was that automata?
Yeah. Fucking Americans who can't say that word.
Automata?
Automata. That's Australian, almost the size of a tangerine. Yeah, fucking Near Automata. I got it stuck in my head then. I always said it wrong. Fantastic game. Fantastic gameplay. The map is so dog shit. I had to put the game down. I enjoyed myself so much. But the second I had to traverse the world to get to a waypoint that I couldn't get to. Oh, fuck that game.
Oh, actually, talking about
Just
games.
have an arrow. Just have an arrow on the screen where I need to go, please.
Going off topic, have you encountered the new Polygon series? This is Brian Gilbert and Unraveled.
Yes. Oh my
you've been
God.
watching them.
Oh my God. They're so
fuck,
good.
they're so good. The latest one is about Kingdom Hearts, and it's fucking fantastic.
No, fuck. What was the one I really fucking... Sonic Cannon. Where he proved that every single Sonic game is out of canon.
No, it's blasphemous.
Yeah,
no less.
blasphemous. Because none of it follows the original design documents.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Oh God, so much fun. Oh, and the top 10 sexiest Dark Souls enemies or something.
No. It's not Bomberman, Mega Man.
No. Dark Souls.
No, Castlevania.
Castlevania. That's it.
That's the one. That's a great episode. Also, like the amount of fucking work.
Souls games are a fucking souffle. Make it just a little bit easier, guys. I might enjoy it.
Oh,
I can't get past.
Oh, John doesn't like your challenge.
You know what's really annoying? Johnny's been sending me pictures of him playing Bloodborne because he's just got a PS4. He's been going, oh, he's so good. I'm going well far. I was like, I couldn't get past one fucking corridor in that game. I found that shit so hard.
Well, the trick is to use your gun like a shield.
Right. Or
That's all I know about that game.
I can put down the game and play the other 650 games that I own.
All right.
Yeah, Game
New
Souffle.
topic.
Game Souffle is the new chain store for my new second-hand games retail business, but it's very upper market. Everything comes pre-wrapped with a little ribbon on it.
Oh, and just the smallest bushel of saffron, just to give it that.
You walk in, you're greeted nicely, you're led to a sofa with a controller and go, here you are, you can play this for 5 minutes. Can I get you a glass of champagne? Yeah, why not? No, perfect. Bit of cold press? Lovely. Okay, sit down. No insurance for you? Okay, that's fine. No problem. How about we just get the masseuse in here, just give you a little bit of work down while you're trying to get through this fucking Souls game.
Right, okay, I've got one here from Captain Sickbeard.
You alright, Dom?
Phrases you can say about your podcast, but not your other half.
I think we've already done this. We definitely already did
it
this.
sounds entirely new to me, because I have.
Okay, because the final answer, the ultimate answer was tight. I remember this.
Cool, I don't.
That's one you can say about your partner, but not the podcast.
All right.
We definitely did that one, I'm afraid.
Fair you
Can we
do's.
just, throw them on the floor or something, because this is getting ridiculous.
Mate, this is the Pot Topic podcast. You can't get rid of the pots. Oh,
No,
you mean
I mean the
Oh, I see. Yeah, the old
topics,
topics.
because they're just
absolutely.
keep getting put back. I don't know who doesn't understand. I reckon
There
fucking,
it is.
fucking Sickbeard is playing games with us.
we've been missing out on some shit right here.
What's this?
Well, at the end of every topic, there's the ASMR moment.
ASMR?
ASMR. Not to confuse with the ASMR from Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh fuck. Go look up Taryn, I'm speaking directly to you for this one. The guys from Game Grumps, they do the 10-minute power hour.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Go look up the two. They do ASMR on Ross. So he's there with headphones on, and they have a proper stereoscopic microphone set up. So they've got a microphone for each of his ears, and they're just doing ASMR for him. There's 2 videos of it because it's so funny. The fans just wanted another one. So good. Right.
Wicked. Okay, again, another Captain Sickbeard one.
Yes. Right, Dom.
He asked for a classical interlude.
Classical interlude. Albatross! Albatross!
So, Tom, I understand that you have a lot of Bach to hand.
I do, the very best of Bach.
Do you know what? I'm going to put the heater on.
You cold?
Yeah.
That's fine. Sorry about the noise. Classical interlude. See, I use Bach for when I'm at the point of I'm really giving in. I cannot go to sleep anymore.
Oh, okay. Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
1 second here. Fill the air, Tom. I need to do some searching.
Cool.
I believe. So.
Toccata? I hardly.
Fuck it. This'll do. Yep. I'm on board with this.
Do you know what? Bach loves the D. The D minor. Officially the heaviest Bach ever was, because the rest of it's just like this. The rest of it is all just.
All right. Okay. Actual interlude. Miss Golsky, Night on Bald Mountain. Because that
You're
at
not going
least
to actually play something from an artist who died 100 years ago who didn't give us rights to play their music, right?
we totally are, because it's public shit, public license, isn't
right?
it?
So yeah, but do we really want to play classical music for like 7 minutes on the podcast?
Whoa, I mean, that's
Why
the
not?
topic, mate.
Okay, what was it?
Night on Bald Mountain. That will do it. And also, this ties back to video games, because this was used as the theme tune for Evil the Cat in Earthworm Jim.
On Bald Mountain.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
You'll recognise it instantly.
Oh, right, yes.
Miss Gorski, I believe.
How can I do this?
Welcome to the show. Hot Topic Podcast. Hot Topic Podcast. Oh. Okay. Classic.
Fuck me. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, Mizgorski was way ahead of his time, man.
I mean,
way ahead of his time.
I mean, to sample the dub elements before dub elements even existed, that's fucking incredible. Alright, anyway. I'm not doing classical interlude, come on.
No, it's a topic, man. It's a topic.
Okay.
You got to do what's on the topic. Allegedly.
Well, alright, you know what? I will do a classical interlude. I've got one right here.
Oh, good.
There's a classical Lewisham interlude. Fucking police sirens going off in the background. Ignore the advert.
Albatross! Albatross!
This is a classical fucking interlude.
I haven't got chalk houses! I only got the albatross! Albatross! What flavour is it? It's a bird, isn't it? It's a bloody seabird. It's not any bloody flavour. Albatross! Get wafers with it. Of course you don't get bloody wafers with it. Albatross! How much is it? 9pence. Have 2, please. Get it on a stick.
There will now be.
There you go. Do you mind plugged in?
All right, I have an actual one for you. My single favourite bit of classical music of all time. It technically is classical, it's contemporary classical.
Oh, your one is... oh, okay.
Yeah, it's up there.
Ooh, clicky, clicky. Oh, can we have the woman who's playing the, not Torcida. Guitar from last week. So what's this?
This
H.
is...
Villalobos. Blackina, number 1. Juan.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it's the wrong one.
Albatross.
Albatross!
Albatross.
Oh, I can't find it. Never mind. Tom, put some back
Next
here,
topic.
and let's talk about the back.
The back.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
back.
yeah. Put in any back right here, right now.
I'm so confused.
just back.
Oh, right, okay.
No,
The back man.
do it in post, you son of a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You know, like how we do musical interludes,
Absolutely.
and treating it like a musical interlude.
So this is Bach by Bach. Off the album Bach.
It's got to be said, I liked the way he communicated a human's skeleton exiting their body with the use of harmonics. I thought that was really quite engaging. How about you? What was your favourite bit of that bit of Buck that you definitely just played?
It was the way it sounded a lot like the Yak Deep House that I made the other day. I mean, I'm not saying
I mean,
great minds think alike, but
definitely saying fools really differ.
exactly,
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude knew how to write for the Yak. That's all I'm saying.
I've just come up with a new idea for a video game enterprise.
Okay.
Dude Nukem.
I've come here to surf and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of everything. I'm going to shit down your neck now.
I'm here to play Smash Brothers and smash them now like, and I'm all out of Smash Brothers.
Come here to sing you a song on the guitar and woo a lady and shit down her neck.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
I'm sorry, that was the best thing I've done all week, all year so far. Find that fucking picture of Jean-Luc Picard in a full like German folk outfit with a fucking dumb-looking guitar instrument. Just like, and now Wonderwall. Right, anyway, this podcast is clearly going off the rails. How long have we got left? So long.
We still have
So long.
plenty time.
So long, because that field recorder's, the backup recorder's only saying 1 hour 20.
Well, I'm going to say this to you, Tom. Definitely put some buck in there, and that's going to kill 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Right, let's keep drinking.
Anyway, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, drink harder. What are you doing? I'm on my 3rd glass.
Oh, yeah? Fucking hell.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Shit, we'll have to hit the beer soon. Hey! So, yeah, I decided to get, I don't know why. I forgot it was just you and me. So I got 4 cans of milky and then 4 cans of Hobgoblin and all. So, never mind.
Well, I mean, if it runs out, it runs out. We need to move on to fresher pastures.
Kebab shop and wine. Yay!
Yay! That's all, bitches!
So this one is from Howitzabug Chris.
Oh.
And it says, when did you consider yourself grown up? Is it fair to set an age to consider someone as adult? And I'm going to say that grown up and adult is in bunny quotes.
I don't.
You've got a fucking house, you cunt.
I mean, children have houses.
What?
Rich children have houses.
Yeah,
like,
but they're not grown up or adult.
No, I
You've
think,
worked for, she's worked for that.
I mean, this is the truth.
No, you have worked hard.
I mean, I suspect I'm not actually going to feel properly grown up until I have a child that is in my care.
Oh. I can't wait until you get to the point where you're like, because you're not this person, but someone goes, all their stories about their child. I've known one adult to have a child who does not make everything about the child. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he keeps coming up every time I see him. He goes, "Oh look, this is a picture for her now." I go, "Yeah, she's older." He goes, "Yeah, that's all she does." It's like, he's got his mind. He's not a dickhead about it. It's just like, yeah, like they're really dumb. They know nothing. You can tell them anything and they believe you because you're an adult.
I mean, I've read some fantastic.
I don't think he's grown up. He should not be in charge of a fucking child.
I mean, I've read some fantastic cracked articles about some of the writers who've had children, and there's one about like 6 reasons why you should have a child, and reason number 5 was, oh my god, what an ego boost it is. Like, you get home from a day at work and there's something there just going, oh my god, the best thing in the world is just walk through the door. Hello. It's like, okay, that does sound pretty cool.
Get a dog.
Oh, fuck dogs.
Or a cat.
I mean,
or a nice cat.
Yeah, or a nice cat. I think I might have encountered a way to circumnavigate the whole pet thing. Like, definitely want pets.
Yeah.
But I don't want to commit to anything until I have to commit to anything. And I won't have to commit to anything until I have children. So I figured the best way to do it is rescuing old animals.
Oh yeah, no. I've thought much the same thing as well. The only problem is that I'm not financially stable enough to do that and look after myself, because that comes with bills. But
I mean,
you know, a brick you can buy for 50p.
But
I'm so glad you breezed past that joke.
But Tom, please imagine the appeal: a cat with the lifespan of a gerbil.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
For while life isn't like.
Well, you could get a job.
Completely locked down. No, they are shit. But while life isn't completely locked down, like a cat that's not going to be around too long. Awesome. Also, if they've been in shelters for a long time, it's going to appreciate your shit so much. So you have a big old cuddly gerbil that's too old to really go out and cause too much trouble in the neighbourhood for 2 years.
Occasionally shits
and then
on
it
the
dies.
carpet, but
fine, I can live with that.
Yeah, you do it enough.
No.
You've pissed. You've definitely pissed on a carpet.
I definitely pissed on a carpet.
Yeah,
but neither shit nor vomit,
and an ex-girlfriend at the same time.
Well, I mean, you got to commit.
It was her birthday.
Like I said, you've got to commit. Also,
She was your ex at the time.
she was ex at the time, so all fine.
When did I consider myself? I'm not sure I consider myself grown up yet. Which is sad, seeing as I'm like 33.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure I'll ever consider myself grown up until I'm out of theatre.
I think, actually, I've just done it to myself there. That is the first time I've managed to get my age right off the cuff for a very long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Once you reach the point where you have to try and work out how old you are, then I think you're probably an adult. Grown up is a different matter, though.
Oh, see, I'd be interested to listen back to this episode and see if there was any pause in me figuring out how long it was between me getting chickenpox at 4 and shingles now. I felt it was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
So I might be grown up. But
At least smooth for us.
oh, sorry, I might be an adult, but I'm not grown up. Also,
I mean, come on. The other day, I laughed for 10 straight minutes because my girlfriend referred to a tit wank as a booby bonk. I'm not grown up. It was completely she meant to be funny, but
Yeah.
Oh, it was just like, that is fucking brilliant. I love that term. Booby bonk.
oh, that is good. I like that a lot.
I also came up with an autobiography name just based on that. It was something and booby bonks, but I can't remember what the first thing was. Never mind. The moment I admitted to myself that Die Hard isn't actually a Christmas movie, it's just internet nerd trolls. It may be set at Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel you.
I think that's probably
Apart
me
from that,
growing
I
up a
don't,
bit.
because I couldn't care about anything less in my life.
Exactly. I've grown up and I don't care. Actually, you know what? No one I know is anywhere approaching grown up, because no one else I know fucking drives me or anywhere. No one ever drives me anywhere. I'm still the sole driver of myself.
I tell you what, so this isn't for me personally, but this is, do you listen to, Mabim Bam much at all recently?
Nah.
So there's a live
interest.
episode where, the question from the audience, and the question is, so I'm a teacher and I recently flossed in front of my, class, and they've been asking me to floss again ever since. Right. And, but I don't want to. That is weird. What do I do about it? And the guys immediately set off talking about, well, you hold all the power. Like, you've got a thing that they want and you have control over it. And, if they really got off on you sitting there with a bit of floss and just working your teeth, and there's a moment when they realize, no shit, they're talking about the dance. And all three of them just go, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So I've recently spent 12 hours with Hal and Jason. I was extremely fucked up. They were quite on a level, but I was extremely fucked up. Watching nothing but fail videos for 12 hours. I don't think we count as grown-ups if we can waste a half a day watching 10-second clips of things going wrong and people getting hurt.
I mean, I did a thing recently.
It's basically you've been framed.
Like, so have you found that there's a line with fail videos? Because, like, if
you know what? There's two lines. There is two lines with failed videos, okay? So there's the upper echelon of failed videos, which are the ones when, and as you see the clip come on, you go, yes, yes, yes! And it's industrial accidents. Anything involving a crane or large beams of metal and buildings falling down. Industrial size accidents.
Yeah.
They're very rare in failed videos. And the lower end is where it's literally people just like almost killing themselves or doing a backflip on a cliff edge or like self-imposed, you're about to die idiots.
That shit really puts me on edge these days.
Yeah.
It used to be so
Parkour
funny.
people on a fucking cliff edge, fucking it up and barely escaping with their life. That's not funny.
No.
And also, the ones that aren't funny, there is another line. Too many bicycles.
Sorry?
Too many bicycles in fail videos. There are a lot of like Moto X or like mountain bikers.
Do you mean motocross?
Yeah, sorry, motocross, yeah. What am I saying?
Oh, you're an old man now. Calling it Moto X.
Do you know what that comes from? A video game called
Really?
Moto Extreme.
Ah, okay.
That's where that's come from. But yeah, too many bikes. And they're all the same. Some dickhead does something on a bike that he shouldn't do and gets hurt.
Too many bikes on a...
Sorry, I thought you were doing grime then. Too many men.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. I was just trying to find the next thing to go on to. Oh, God. Oh, my mind is falling to pieces.
Why, we're drunk already?
You're right. Let's have another topic.
Sure. I picked that one, so your turn.
It is indeed. The status quo remains.
So oh, shit, I better check I'm still on Discord, actually. Don't know if I am. I appear to be. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go on to the main group and just say, join us.
Oh, so Tom, this is from you.
Yeah, go on.
As a kid, where did you hide your porn?
Well, I'll go first then. So, the only time I had to hide porn was back in the 56k modem days.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had 2 VHS tapes for a brief while that were in a shoebox with all my most prized keepsake. I just always had a shoebox with my most prized things in. But the weirder one is that I had a Game Boy Color red box for the actual console itself, that was stuffed full of A4 printouts of porn I downloaded and printed. And it was all pretty shit, but I do remember there being several like photoshopped Sarah Michelle Gellar ones in there. Some really bad Photoshop ones. But I don't know why I kept it in a Game Boy Color box. I guess because it was inconspicuous. Like it's just up there with my video game boxes and stuff.
So, I mean, I seem to remember, there was definitely one point in my life where, in one of the bedrooms at home, the carpet was tiled carpet rather than like a single piece. So I could lift up a tile under my bed and I hid, bits of paper and magazines under there.
Pretty smart. That's pretty secure.
Pretty useful as a kid. And I remember I was a little bolder about that when I realised that actually, like, my privacy wasn't going to be invaded.
Yeah.
Where I can't remember I hid that, but it was a lot closer. It might have just been in the drawer. Like, I think maybe it was a drawer next to my bed where there was a bunch of other, like, notepads and shit. And then it was all under that.
Yeah.
And then finally, the final hiding place for my porn, was when I figured out that you could hide folders on Windows. So I would download shit off Kazaa.
Right, yeah.
And then I would
hide it and then view it when you need it.
I mean, quite often I'd go to, I seem to remember I had a file in, what was the Command and Conquer game that was first person?
Renegades?
Renegades. Right. So somewhere in there, in all those files,
you hid a hidden folder of porn.
Yes.
Okay, alright. So I had a very similar thing. Obscure folder, right? So what I did was any computer I was on, this probably lasted a good few years. It's probably like a decade. Actually, no, because the second streaming porn became a thing, I didn't bother with this anymore because no one downloads porn, whatever. Actually, no, I do have a few things downloaded because they're funny, but other than that, nothing. I would always go see top folder, top folder, top folder, top folder, top folder, top folder, and just click through as many folders as I could until it got to nothing, and then I'd make one called not porn or something like that, or just something obscure. But you'd have to click through a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I used to name them Alt 255, which is the space character, which isn't a space. It's an empty space.
Right.
Yeah, so it'd have no file name other than searching for Alt 255, which barely ever works on old Windows computers.
So, or
I had one for a long time. I'm going to change her name. An ex-girlfriend of mine. What shall I call her? Beatrice.
Is it not Donna?
No.
Okay.
No. Sent me nudes, and I just called the file not Beatrice naked.ra and put password on it. I think I've lost it now, to be fair, but that was quite funny.
Yeah, it's got to be said. Like, since having my own place, it's changed the way I've watched porn, because usually if I watch porn, like, there's no one else around.
Yeah.
Which, when you live in a social house, that's just restricted to a room.
Yeah.
If you live in a house with one other person,
it's quite obvious to know their comings and goings if you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So that means that I only watch porn when there's, like, only me in the house.
Yeah.
So I put the volume up. And
oh shit, son, I hadn't thought of that.
So the issue I've got is the thumbnails I tend to click on are things that look like there's some sort of social interaction going on first. So some sort of family thing. I almost
Incest
never
porn.
Look at
porn is what you're
titles. Almost never look at titles.
Right.
It's like, okay,
Actually,
there
no,
seems to be some sort of thing.
that's wise.
But it turns out most of that is in fact incest porn.
Yeah.
So I've got to a point now, I was like, oh, this is good. And then someone will say the word brother or sister. It's like, for
exactly.
fuck's sake.
I had this conversation.
Because it's fucking huge on the
I
internet
had this
right
conversation
now.
with Seal the other day. It was just like, she apparently doesn't get this, doesn't watch enough porn, in my opinion. Because all the porn sites, they're either half incest porn, or what was the other half? Shit. Motherfucker, my mind's gone blank because of all the whiskey. Damn it.
God damn you, Glenlivet.
The invasion of incest porn is just ridiculous. Like, Taboo, I get it. Okay. But
I mean, I completely get Taboo. Right, Taboo is my whole shtick. I love the things that are new and naughty.
But it's always very obviously not brother and sister or brother and stepmom or whatever kind of thing.
Well, I mean, for instance, there's one that was my favourite for a long time, purely because I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying. I would turn it up just enough to hear that there was whispering going on. It was a game of Truth or Dare. And, and listening to
I've
it
seen
on
a lot
full,
of those.
It's Truth and Dare brother, sister. And it's like, well,
sake.
okay, that's just fucks all that up.
See, but it's got to the point now where it doesn't put me off because I don't make the association because I know it's not real. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I for some reason, I like there to be
Not siblings fucking.
I like that. I like it when there's not siblings fucking.
you're
That
missing out,
seems
mate.
to me ideal.
That's a hot piece of arse.
All right, so okay, this also fucked me up. It's just kind of porn adjacent, not really, but it was a question Danny posted me. Like, we've had him on twice now.
I so misheard. I heard porn of Jason. I got very interested. Okay, sorry.
But Danny posted me the question. So you have a child and you have to explain to them why they shouldn't fuck their sibling, and then he came in with facts like
With his sister.
like genetic faults are as likely as people having children in their 40s. So the genetic argument is kind of bunk at that point.
Either way, you're rolling the downs dice.
So morally, how do you make that argument?
How do you make the joke I just did? Other than it just seems disgusting, but is that social? Is incest a social construct? Is that what you're saying? Much like gender.
Well, it can only
hardly
be
know her or him. Oh, that's good. No.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
yeah, but it's been like I'm never going to argue that like incest is morally
This
justifiable.
really sounds like one of those arguments that Danny throws out into a room full of stoners and goes, "You deal with this shit for 3 hours." This really sounds like one of those Danny statements.
But like honestly, like why?
Why is it wrong?
Yeah, why is it wrong? Like if like the possibility of genetic defect is as serious as it was like 40-year-olds having a child, then
That's also wrong.
oh, okay, fair enough.
That's disgusting. That's absolutely abjectly wrong.
Old
You know
people.
what? 30 years, 25, anyone over the age of 16 having a child, I have a problem with. Teen pregnancy is real pregnancy. That is my standpoint. I want my babies to have the babies.
That is super capitalist of you. It's like, you are for making workers. The workers can have children whenever, but you need to make the workers.
To be fair, I've decided no children. So fuck that.
Fair dues.
The babies can have the babies. I'll be living in my opiates. Of no, because sorry, getting back to the whole fucking porn thing. There's a reason why I haven't investigated more VR porn. I live with people. It'd just be weird. It's like having your body discovered with a tie around its neck in a wardrobe, just asphyxiating, wanking yourself off. Like, I think it's up there with finding your housemate whacking his meat to fucking VR porn. It's not a good look.
Oh, it's not a good look.
Do you want to borrow my Oculus?
Oh, wow. Wow, what a thing to come home to, though. Don't you just come home from work, walk into the living room, have a look at who's sitting on the sofa and what they're doing, and all right, I'll come back in an hour.
Yeah, like
or 20 minutes.
There's very few people who would find me in that. No, there'd be maybe one person who'd find me in that state. No, two people find me in that state, and I wouldn't feel absolutely horrified. So, incest is great. You
heard it here, folks.
Incest. Right, so back to the original topic. Hiding porn. Where did you hide it? So, I know I've told you this story, but I don't think I've ever said it on the podcast about my dad finding his own porn under my pillow.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Okay, so, teenager, ne'er-do-well, nerd. A-class student, still fucking about. So, my dad walked into my room to put away some ironing. Mm-hmm. Went towards my wardrobe and stepped on my rolling box. My rolling tin, he stepped on. Didn't open it, thank fuck, because there was weed in there. I would get fucking a shitload of trouble for that one. But went to go, basically looked at my rolling tin and went, fucking silly boy. I went to put it under my pillow to do proper bro code, do a man a solid, just hide it from my mum. Right? When he lifts up my pillow to put the backy tin under my pillow, he finds a porno mag I stole from him. Fucking wonderful. I later get home and my dad subtly says to me, like, look under your pillow, hide your shit better, and don't steal from me. And that's all he ever said from me. That's all he said about it. I think that was basically a case of like, that could have been blackmail on my part as well. It's like, you go to mum with this, I will tell her about porn. But
Oh, yeah, okay. I think yeah, something similar is, at
Hi,
some
Mum,
point,
by the way, if you're listening.
I think at some point, Mum found, oh God, can't even remember where I was keeping it, unfortunately for the question. But Mum found, my stash of porn, and she said, like, where did you get this? It's like, oh, it was on the dad's side of the bed. And she was like, right, okay, you shouldn't be looking at this. I'll have a word with your dad. And dad came to me and said, it's like, you found porn under my bed? Yeah. Oh. Didn't realise that was still there.
Wow. Man, kids nowadays must have it so fucking... Well, it's not like we had it hard, but we did have to improvise sometimes.
Oh man,
shit.
what, for improvisation? Yeah, at some point, Mum puts on a child lock on the internet. So I had to go via, Japan's Google in order to find, porn. And, yeah, that, for a while, that's how I did it. Cause let's face it, needs to happen.
I don't remember why, but as a kid, I think me and my mates had recorded over, like, one of the popular, like, recorded off of TV VHSs that we had. Like, it must have been like Ghostbusters or something like that. One of those films that you always watched.
Yeah.
But recorded off TV. I think we recorded porn onto it. And I don't remember much about this, but I have this vivid memory of throwing this videotape. Do you remember my parents' house? And they've got that big wasteland at the back where the fox's den and it's all overgrown and there's all trees and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember hoofing this videotape over there to try and get rid of the evidence. I have this memory of me throwing a porn VHS into wasteland. Yeah, I think we recorded over the wrong tape, and I realised, like, I can't keep this tape in the house for some reason. I don't know.
I mean, I definitely had a dream like that once. I remember it more specifically than, yeah. Well, no. I remember it more specifically than perhaps I should, but it's kind of burned into my mind of, I was walking through the woods on the way to school, and I found a stash of porn. Because, again, I know it's a tired comedian joke at this point, but that was literally how it used to do.
It's real. I once found a rucksack full of porn mags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the dream, I found a cache of videotapes, and then I got them home, and then I put one in, and I just went, oh no, this is child porn. So I gave it to the police. And the rest of the dream was terrible. I mean, it was terrible at the point of putting the video in and going, people have suffered some bad things. But yeah.
No, I'll just get it over with, and then I'll turn it into the police.
Oh no. Cool. New topic?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. You or me?
Me.
Hey! I only had to ask because it was, the pot was perfectly in the middle.
And
Go for it.
if you'd like to submit a topic, community, yeah, but hosts I'm talking to, please do, because this is getting a bit low now. Fucking hell. Right, so this one's from Taz again. And it is, would you rather have milky tits or dusty butthole?
What?
Podcast fucking fried gold, mate. Look at that in your own fucking words. Would you rather have milky tits or a dusty butthole?
Oh, God damn.
Unless someone's doing libel and just write your name on it or something.
All right, I will say this. Like, it sounds like an absurd question, but if that dust was graphite dust, then...
Sorry, explain to me. Like pencils?
No, so graphite dust is used as a lubricant. It's
yes,
like,
of course it is.
When it dusts down,
yeah.
it's reasonably frictionless. So if your butthole always puckered out some of that sweet graphite dust.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dusty Butthole's a very good porn name. That is a granny porn name.
What, hyphenation on the butthole?
Butthole.
Yeah, I
Milky tits or dusty butthole? No, because dusty doesn't sound very comfy. I mean, milky tits is a bit inconvenient as well. I suppose that's why God invented Band-Aids.
milky tits is always going to be obvious. Or you're going to have to spend a life in time.
You get some pasties.
Yeah, but you have to spend...
pasties.
Yeah, exactly.
Get some pasties, stick them on your tits.
I prefer a lemon mint on my left.
Yeah,
And a
traditional Cornish.
on my right.
On the right. Perky really likes it Cornish.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for dusty butthole on that one, to be fair.
I think I'm going to go for milky tits. At least you never caught short making a coffee.
Oh.
Being a dirty stop out and all. Like, my milk goes off quite regularly.
Fair dues.
Fresh from the teat. Creamy goodness.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just going to wiggle my eyebrows at you saying creamy goodness over
Yeah,
and over
but
again.
could you imagine that moment where someone's just made you a coffee and they say, do you black or white? Oh, do you know what? Just a little bit of milk. Oh, I have no milk. It's all right.
But I've got a dusty butthole.
I've got my own.
Like, which is better?
Well, no, because of course you wouldn't say, oh no, I've got a dusty butthole in that.
Gun in your mouth. You've got to make a cup of coffee. And you've got a milky tit or a dusty butthole. What one are you going to use?
I mean, I'm going to say the dusty butthole.
Oh, you
Because
fucking pervert.
Mate,
You fucking pervert.
at least if I fart, there's going to be some interesting geometrical patterns in the inside of my
Fractal
trousers.
design. Fractal Butthole is my new progressive rock band. They're like surf rock combined with like, I don't know, 65 Days of Stag or something. I don't know.
All right, my aunt. So, I mean, dusty butthole's good, but how about Mandelbrot dust brat?
Mandelbrot dust butt.
Dust butt, sorry.
Mandelbrot dust butt. That's pretty good, yeah.
Now,
There's a porn name. There's a fucking porn name. When you start getting, was it a Euclidean? What's the word?
Sorry?
Something Euclidean.
Oh, non-Euclidean.
Yes, non-Euclidean.
Yeah.
Up in that ass. Milky Tits or Dusty Butthole?
You know, dusty butthole every
Dusty
time.
Butthole is a better country singer name, actually. Dusty Butthole's pretty good. Milky Tits, like, if you're named that as a child.
Yeah, but also, like, I mean, a dusty butthole, pretty much no one's ever going to know about. Like, there are going to be a couple of people, maybe there'll be a rumour, but it's never going to go anywhere.
What is the dust? I'm not
But
gonna,
if you're a dude with
graphite.
milky tits, you're only ever going to be known as milky bitch tits.
Milky Mike. Old Milky Mike down there. Yeah.
Or,
But what's the dust?
Tragic
if
old
the dust is very dry poopies, not good. So I've really got proximity on the mind. Dusty butthole. What's the dust? Like, graphite is... Okay, lubricating in the right context, but not really for, like, entry reasons.
Well, I mean, there's still such a thing as douches, so that can all be cleared up. But milky tits
I'm
going to
say this is forever.
Hang
like,
by.
you always forever. For Heather?
Well, for Heather, I will have dusty butthole.
Okay,
Absolutely.
fair enough. All right, fuck it. I think that's about as much milk as how much we can milk it.
Do you know what? I agree. Let's wrap this shit up.
Butthole. Oh, we're 2 hours? No, we're not.
We're at 150.
Let's do one more.
You won't. Yeah, go for it.
Am I pulling it out then?
Yeah, you are.
You're a bit wanker, Taron.
I am.
Yeah, I'm getting there too.
Good man.
Although I think I can still do the outro, so let's keep drinking. This is Taz again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We've had it.
Oh, well,
Crunchy or smooth? We had it like a
Fuck it
show or
off.
two ago. And it is from me.
Hello,
Fuck's
you.
sake. We've had this one. Tits. We've definitely had that one.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
This is my only response.
Milky ones. Next topic is... We're so good at podcasting.
Oh, mate.
Like, 103 episodes in, you would have thought we'd, well, one, have topic suggestions from community members. Hint, hint. But also
Go
get
to
our shit.
podcast.com, go to submit a topic, and put some shit in there, guys. Just do it. Just do it. Just go in there. Just lay it down. Lay down some fat cable, and
Alice or Anna, who's now listening? Dom's
oh,
cousin.
Amy.
Amy.
Yeah. Hello, Amy. Sorry,
I remembered your
if you
name.
got-
Hey, Amy.
if you got this far, sorry.
Howitzbug says, answer the next topic entirely in an outrageous accent. So we've got to pull out another topic.
Oh, wicked.
Okay, fine. So, for the last 5 minutes of this drunken fucking podcast, we're now going to burn another...
I hope to fuck this is one of the best topics we've ever pulled.
Fat fucking chance. It's from Howitzbug. Mixing sweet and savory. Amazing or disgusting?
I beg your pardon?
Mixing sweet and savory. Amazing or disgusting?
Well, I would say the combination of sweet and salt is the ideal. Like, every meal should touch every bud that you have in your mouth. And, ooh, so good. Ooh, so good. So good.
So good, it makes me tingle.
You get the sweet, you get the salty.
And the umami.
Oh, the umami. The umami is so good. I should play it with the bitter.
The bitter?
With the
bitter
sour. And the sour.
And the sour?
Oh, that sounds good. Food right now.
I'm so going to do this for a D&D character, by the way. You know, I'm probably like, so good.
Oh, the neurofunk. It's so good.
Neurofunk is the kind of like the musical expression of sweet and savory. It's kind of like the oompa and the bump bump. It's amazing, not disgusting, but disgusting in the right way.
And on the back end, you have the umami. You got the pump and you got the boom boom. And you have the wop.
You did this, Chris.
Yeah, this is all your fault, mate.
Do the umami. No. The umami is like, no sweet, no savory, and then you make your tongue tingle. Okay.
Now here's the thing. You wanna put the sa with the umami. With the umami. And with the salt. Ooh, that's an entire new... That's a flavor town.
Okay, this is getting slightly racist now.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to channel Guy Fieri.
Go for every via Japan, that last one. Flavor town. It's a fucking... Okay. So the Glenlivet 15-year French
Oh, the French okra safe.
It's from the...
It's a very good whiskey.
It's got the voice. Let's go sippy. Sippy now.
You gonna have a little sippy? I'm gonna pour myself out a new rice. new little glass of the sippy, and then I'm going to have myself a little sip. Here is the PTP official review of the Glenlivet 15 French Reserve.
Count down. From 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
It's
it's like a Kwanzaa in my mouth.
Oh, it's like amazing. It's like Kwanzaa in my mouth. Fuck it, we're gonna stop.
Wait, no. If we mix enough shit, it no longer becomes racist.
No, I think we're beyond racist. We are fucking Ku Klux One.
We are transcultural.
Transfuckle culture, by the sound of it. Right. Okay, so I think we do the plugs and then we do the outros. I'm going to use that accent the entire way through. Right.
Oh, can I just say, like,
that was fun. That was so much fun, Chris. Thank you very much.
Having listened to the last podcast,
Yes.
that intro music, that intro music, it went for a long time before it kicked into the good shit.
What one was that?
Last episode, you started way early. Never mind. Carry on. Plugs.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Okay, so I've quite often plugged William Osman on this podcast because I love his...
I'm sorry, I do not understand.
No. I'll do that for the outro bit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Not the plugs.
Not in the plug bit. So William Osman I've quite often plugged. He now lives with a dude called Michael Reeves, who I didn't realise is basically like him, but a coder more than a maker. So he's still a maker, but he's mainly about the code. He
Right.
swears a lot more, he's a lot more cynical, and he's a dickhead.
Lives with Richard Osman.
Will Osman.
Oh, Will. Okay. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Two very different people.
Yeah. So the YouTube dude I like who's a maker lives with a dude who's a maker who is a lot more rough and looks like a 12-year-old Filipino boy.
Oh, is he, what's his bitch to what's her bitch? Well, that went well. Jenna Marbles. What's his name?
Oh, Jenna and... Fuck.
Yeah.
My brain is
him to her.
done. Yeah. No.
Okay, fair enough.
No, but he's... he did this...
He's
for
not the Aries to her Virgo?
The one I was watching when you walked in was him making a mind-controlled car. So he took his dad's piece of shit car and he got the Force training toy that came out a few years ago, which basically reads the alpha and beta waves of your brain. So basically your relaxed thoughts being the alpha and beta being the concentrated focused thoughts. Different hertz, basically, of brain waves. And he hooked it up to the accelerator on his dad's car. It is very hard. He wired it so that when you defocused and then focused, it would accelerate. It is very hard when your car's out of control to take you away from focusing to calm again. It was pretty good. Yeah, so this guy's basically a coder and has some making knowledge and some electrical knowledge and is really fucking fun. So yeah, go give him a look. Michael Reeves on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen him many a times, most of you people listening, but I just discovered him. So, Taryn.
I mean, you can find me everywhere online if you search my name. I'm not going to say it, because I'm going to take it all down from there at some point soon and put it somewhere else. So in the meantime,
Yep.
if you fancy doing something,
Go to Amazon.
have a look at that and then do it. Is all I got to say.
You didn't say anything about what it is. It's Walking Out by Taryn Wilmore. It's a book about Sophie, who is in a post-apocalyptic zombie world.
You made it sound like a song right there. This is a book about Sophie. She's in a post-apocalyptic zombie world.
Ooh, mommy. Yeah, I have a feeling that we might just put that up on the website and just...
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
Do it now.
I just
Get it out there.
Yeah. I will throw PDFs to everyone who ever bought balls it if they ask for it, and then the rest is going to be on pay what you will.
Yeah, we can do that. We can set that up on my website.
Yeah.
Why not? I just paid 130 quid to fucking host it this year.
Wicked. Wicked. All
Might
right.
as well, mate, do something with it. Rather than
We'll
this
play it
bullshit.
as off-cast. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Also, go on to our Discord group. If you go on the website, you'll find a link to it. Otherwise, just go to Steam. Join on the Pot Topic podcast.
Oh, hang on, you're doing the
community,
playout. It
and
needs to
then
be in
you
the
can
voice.
no, this isn't the playout yet.
Is it not?
But no, it's not quite yet. And then find our Discord chat there. I have a load of free games for you if you want them. They may not be great, but I have some free games, so come join us. And with that, get the music. Shout out to anyone can get my listeners. I mean, I've got to our website, potopicpodcast.com, and you can submit the topic. Email that potopicpodcast.com, and you submit your audio topics from a pop-pot, and then you can also find Pot Topic Podcast on all social medias.
Oh, you should find us on the iTubes.
iTubes and
on
the sketches.
iTunes.
And the
With the
sketches.
stars you give us
Maybe
two. You
the-
give us 2 stars.
2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, 6 stars. I'm gonna say 6 stars for this
I
one.
think this is a 6-star episode.
It tastes like mama. 6 stars, and find us on your poops and your sketches and Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Comedy bug reference. Donkey Kong music.
Oh, hi there, people. If you want to have a listen to the music that we've got going on this podcast,
Is that Mr. Squatsbus?
I would say go have a listen to Orangafruüp with 2 U's and an umlaut. You can find Orangafruüp, or their album, in fact. You can find Trippples with 3 P's by Orangafruüp with 2 U's and an umlaut. Anyway, you can find good music.
Fuck me, if anyone gets through the last 10 minutes of this podcast, I'll be shocked. And of course, thank you, endurers, for enduring, especially through that bullshit. And thank you all, Karen, for joining me tonight.
Yeah, you're
And
welcome.
editing.
Thank you for editing.
And with that, can I just... Oh, God, this is going to take no editing whatsoever. I've literally got put yak music in the middle. And
We didn't even stop
with
for
that...
this.
No, not yet.
Oh, fuck me.
You've got some more drinking to do. Hey! And of course, with that, can we get a cacophonous, out of probably racist Boshti?
Sorry, did you start with
Cacophonous, probably
Cacophonous.
racist.
Oh, should have come up last episode because it's a great word, but
I always say cacophonous.
cacophonous. Right.
Oh, for the good word. Okay.
No.
Find it
It's
racist.
fine.
How's it going? Right. And what? A Boshti? Boshti.
This could be a running theme. Oh, my insides are so uncomfortable, Klaus. You suddenly rearranged them last night.
Oh, God. Sweet. Silence and go. Got an intro to shit?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Fair play, mate. Well, there's not going to be any outtakes, so we might as well keep recording for a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
How much whiskey we got left? Do you want a beer, or do you want to...
Fucking go for it, mate.
Cool, I'll go grab a couple of each.
Oh.
Ugh. Entertain the folks.
Oh, yeah, I can absolutely entertain people.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. I have...
Fucking issues, mate.
I don't know what you did the show with me. You should have found someone else who is better at this shit. So, let me tell you a story. I don't have a story. I don't know what I was pretending at. Never mind. The whiskey was good though, and it's made me as drunk as you would hope it would. Although now I think about it, nothing in the world would make me happier than the taste of whiskey, but not getting drunk. Oh, that'd be amazing. Like, could you imagine just like sitting down, having a tea break, and just boshing a whiskey, and then being able to get on with everything fine? Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, that's the fucking dream, right? How do we do this? I mean, I've just seen that Gordon's have released a ultra low alcohol gin and tonic, which is basically, well, it tastes like a gin and tonic, but there's no alcohol in it. I mean, can we do that with whiskey? I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, that would change my life. To be fair, it would probably replace coffee, especially if I had the same burn. Because that's the thing, that's what really wakes me up, is just that fire at the back of the throat. Drink that away. Ooh, I feel alive. But then, as a result, I get drunk, which is always a bit of a shame. But what can I say? Nothing in life comes for free. Well, I can stop the timer now. I can make sure that Tom... Oh, by the way, Tom. No, do you know what? You're not a cunt. You are the complete opposite of a cunt. I love you so deeply. I don't get to spend enough time with you. You are a hero in my life. You really are. And I would hope you'd know that. I mean, yeah. No, I've got nothing more to say than that. I love you, dude. Carry on being awesome. And that'll do. In the meantime, let's talk about the idea of horses wearing flip-flops, because, no, not flip-flops. Horses wearing flippers. Because fuck me, that'd be hilarious. Like, I mean, it seems like while they're still, that's nothing. But the second they start to gallop, could you imagine horse and flippers? Oh yeah, that's some good shit right there. I mean, do they fall over? Oh shit, do they fall over? Because they fall over and break their leg. I mean, that's essentially them dead right there. Ah, oh, damn. Damn this empathy of mine. I'd rather not. Life seemed to be a lot easier when I didn't care about things. And now I've got to a point where I care about horses wearing flip-flops and dying. I think the only reasonable response to this is, fuck you, horses. I mean, I've learned recently that the only difference between a pony and a horse is height.
But I don't know what that line is. Also, I asked someone, like, someone was talking about doing a thing with a horse recently. Like, non-dirty. They were talking about doing a thing with a horse. And I said, oh, well, how big was the horse? And having someone tell you that they are, like, 19 hands, it means nothing. It means nothing to you. Like, how do you compare, like, 19 feet? Like, you say 19 feet, then, oh God, that's a fucking big horse. I don't know. A hand is what? Maybe it's less than half that. So maybe? I don't know. Oh, whose hand is this judged on? Is it Thor's? Because if it's Thor's, then fine. Because like Chris Hemsworth can do no wrong. Let's face it. But if it's Anthony Hopkins, then fuck that guy. I mean, let's talk about Anthony Hopkins for a second. Or let's not, because I've got enough to say about Anthony Hopkins. Let's talk instead about, I should probably take those tiki homes at those tiki torches home at some point. Because I don't think they're going to get used here. But, I mean, we might have space for tiki torches. No, that's how it all works. Like, you get a house and then you just try and fill it with shit. I had a moment the other day where, so Heather and I, we're planning to build our shelves out of, old pipes. Like steampunk style. And, the thing that occurred to me is that, well, if we're going to build it out of like pipes that you can assemble, then that means we got this whole wall full of pipes. And why don't we feed the central heating into that? Like, Heather said, absolutely not. It's a ridiculous idea. And to be fair, if that's when we're going to keep our books, that seems like a bad idea. But I can't shake it. Could you imagine a bookshelf that heats the entire house? I could live with that. I could live with that. But my books might get shit. But does that matter so much? So long as they're readable. I mean, so long as they're readable. That's all that really matters. And, like, if all my books are shit, then at least that way I know definitely that if I've let a book out at some point and I want it back, then that's definitely my book, because it's shit. It's been overfloofed to, ridiculous degrees. I mean, it'd be like a poodle in book form, like overfloofed. Yeah, I think that was worth saying. I guarantee that was worth saying. Well, I think that's the new topic. Like, how much was that worth saying? And I would argue that it was entirely worth saying, because now we know. And knowing, as everything in our life has ever taught us, is half the battle. And, yeah.
Are you still blithering on to the fucking listeners?
Absolutely not.
Right, do you want Nuki, Hobgoblin?
Oh, I will have myself a Nuki. Thank you.
I've never had Nuki out of a can.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Do you want a glass?
Nope. I mean, I was just Phil Smear, dude.
Looks like it. It's not been recording.
Oh, is it not?
Fuck off, of course it has. Because I've sorted this shit out.